side. So hats off to Auburn. Played really tough. Very tough environment to play in. Their crowd was great. Bo made a lot of plays for them, especially early on. I thought our defense, after struggling early, played exceptionally well. Gave us a bunch of chance offensively to win. We don't make 3/4 downs in the red zone, and throw another interception, so that's 4 times in the red zone with no points. That's going to be hard to win. So to be in an 11-point game with that says you must be doing something right on the other side of the ball, which we did on defense. Matt battled to come back in. Drummond went down, so he was down to none of his initial 3 receivers or initial tight end. So really credit, to, Shakur Pearson and Casey Kelly. He's thrown to 2 walk-on kids that really are doing a great job out there. Given all, both of them had 7 catches, 200 yards between the 2 of them at Auburn, trying to hold up a top 10 ranking. So, very courageous by Matt to come back out, limp around there. Very unlike him on the interception. It's 1st and 10. We have some momentum. Just really a play he had not made since last year like that. So he's human. He made one, and it's unfortunate.
Questions?
And I think that's a product of forcing. You get frustrated when all of a sudden we're having 3 and outs to start the second half, and that is the problem when you're not getting a lot of plays made around you. The run game's not going well. It's hard not to press, especially on the road, and he did.
Nick Suss, go ahead.
You brought up the red zone, 2 touchdowns and 8 trips. Just was it all numbers crunch with you guys not having the personnel you normally do, or was Auburn doing something that kind of gave you guys fits over there?
No, I mean they did a good job, but it wasn't any special new defense or anything. When you get in the red zone, things tighten down. So if you're not running the ball well, you're going to have tight windows, and guys, you got to make good throws and got to make big plays, and we didn't do that. And obviously sit here and say you could have kicked field goals, and but we made a lot of those, converted more than anybody in the country, and when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we could have kicked those field goals and still lost 2. So
You brought up the running game. Just what was the game plan? It seemed like the running backs weren't very involved. It was a lot of short passing. Just what did you see from Auburn that kind of took guys like Ely and Parrish out of the game?
Well, I don't think it takes a lot to figure out. If you lead the country in rushing outside of triple option teams coming into a game, your quarterback limps around and your receivers are hurt. It's pretty easy to figure out what to do. Stack the box and stop the run, and condense your rush lanes and stop the run, which is what they came out to do, and made you try to win outside. So it's a good plan by them. I mean, I think most of you would have done the same.
Blake Topmeyer, go ahead.
Yeah, Lane, when Matt came back, he actually ran on the field for a moment there, and then you took a timeout. At what point did you realize he was back on the sideline and available to go back in the game? Can you kind of take me through that?
Yeah, I thought the way he came off that it was really bad, like broken, and so I kind of had already gone to that place. So I was kind of surprised that he had come back, especially to come back and have some type of movement skill, which was awesome because, I was in the tank that anytime something like that happens, you say, okay, well, we should have had a better play on the first down where he got, hit and injured when we were taking a shot. So it was obviously good to have him back there, and the play before had been running down with the play clock and stuff, so we had to use a timeout.
Nick Suss, go ahead.
What was the defensive adjustment in the second half?
I thought we played well by tackling. I thought that we didn't, Bo keeps drives alive, as you've seen like LSU game and stuff. And so, you can play good defense, be right there, and you can't tackle the guy. And that happened to us, early on. We had him, and when he does that, they're long sacks if you make them. But he was getting out of them, and then we started making some of them.
Any other questions for Coach? Great, thank you.
All right,
Thanks, Coach.